Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Legend, here with Altrincham in the first club. Now, since you were last with us, we were playing against, who was we playing against? Was it Chester? I think it might have been Chester in a one match game, one match episode, or it was Cursion, it was one of the other two. Oh yeah, it was Chester, because Fabian Robert scored in his debut. And really made me a bit happy there. He's a very, very good player. Since then, he hasn't done a lot, but I haven't given him a start yet. Today might be his first. I haven't decided yet. So, and then we went on to play York City. Now, this game we dominated. We absolutely dominated, but unfortunately, Jake Wright scored on the 12th minute, and we did lose. But here you go. Look, 22 shots to their 10. But obviously, what let us down was the shots on target. We only had 5. That is really, really poor. But yeah, we did come out of a defeat from the York game. And then followed up that with a home draw against Brackley. Now, we could have played a lot better. We wasn't really at the races this game, but we did come out of a point. Look, as you can see, we've obviously had more shots, but we always tend to with this G-Gen pressing tactic. But we were wasteful, and really, the only highlight I've seen all game was the penalty. So I can't really say that that means anything down here. But yeah, Brackley with 2 shots, 1 on target, but came away with a draw. And the 2 shots they had were both in the same instance. They hit the crossbar with the first one, and then the second shot was a tap-in from about a yard. So it was quite disappointing, but it's okay. Now today, I bring you AFC Telford and Kidderminster. Now, this should really let us know whether we'll be bringing you the Hereford and Ashton game or just the Ashton game. We'll decide after this. After these 2 games here. Now, let's have a look at the table. Now, table-wise, we are sitting currently in 5th place. We have a nice little 6-point cushion to Boston United, who are in 8th place. So that's okay. That's alright. We can deal with that. We're not going to get to Blythe. That's 9 points up. But realistically, we should be around here where Spennymoor, Ashton and everyone are down here. But we're doing okay. Now, since you were last with us as well, we have made a signing. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2, but we've definitely made... Oh, it's 1 signing. Here we are. David Norris. Now, people from the Football League may remember him. I remember him. Him being at Plymouth Argyle for plenty of years. Plenty of years at Argyle after he joined from Bolton. And he was a fantastic player. Then they let him go for 1.3 million to Ipswich. And, yeah, I still remember that day, actually. And then, yeah, he's had a bit of a career downfall since then, really. He had 1 year at Portsmouth, then he went to Leeds, then Peterborough. And then he was just kind of lingering around every different division. And we've just brought him in from Boston United for free. Now, I think he could do a bit of work for us. He could just slot in there and be an extra man for us when we need him, really. I don't think he'll be a permanent starter, but he is in the club now. Now, today's team, this might be changing a little bit. I realised that Golding, our centre-back, can play CDM. I didn't realise this beforehand, so I've now promoted him up to CDM for a few games, and he has been doing okay. I think you can check his recent performances, can you? Oh, I'll sort this all out next time, and I'll show you guys. Here you go. Here you are, form. So he played centre-back there, he played CDM there, and he did okay. So maybe he'll be alright, maybe not. I'm not sure yet. So we're going to bring David Norris onto the bench. We're going to start Fabian Robert this time instead of him. And yeah, we'll use him in the same role. Now where's David Norris? He's down here. Let's bring Norris in and take... We'll take Williams off. We'll give Williams a rest. Williams plays every game, so we'll give him a rest. Now, let's get into this. So, our starting... Oh, I've just realised our goalkeeper's on sweeper. I need to change that for the next time I use this tactic. I haven't really paid attention. So we got Wharton in goal, Woodcock, Harrison, Hannigan and Wassey as the back four. We got Golding just in the CDM role, Dawson and Molt in the centre, Fabian Robert with Hulme and Paul up front. Hopefully we can go and get ourselves a nice little victory, but we can't underestimate Telford. They are second in the table. So we're going to go out there and say, I know we're underdogs. No, let's say nobody expects a result. Go out and play with no pressure. And then we'll tell my assistant. Okay, my assistant doesn't care. Right. So let's go out there and see if we can sort of get anything out of this game. It's going to be tricky. especially playing in our positive G-Gen pressing tactic, which I've just realised is probably not the smartest decision against a team that are better than us, but we're going to try it for the first half. If it doesn't work out, then we'll go and try a different tactic. We'll try maybe the direct counter-attacking tactic we've got set up. That's why we've left Entai and we've left was it Hancock? I think it's Hancock. We've left them both on the bench and took Williams out in case we do switch to the wing play formations. And Odoi, oh, good save, Wharton. Or no, it hit the post apparently. I thought it was a good save, but it has hit the post. We have not started very well, but obviously, as expected, we're not as good as AFC Telford at all. So, fingers crossed we can do something here. We've had a shot, obviously not on target, that's the way we roll. But Telford are dominating the game so far. But yeah, guys, if you are enjoying this series since it started, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what I'm doing right, and as well, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Obviously, the editing side of things is a problem because I don't have the software. But I can try my very, very best to make it easier for you by leaving a link in the description where you can skip to the next match. So that's what I've been trying to do for you guys, so you don't have to see me go through all the days. But yeah, I'm trying my very best with limited resources, really. And yeah, if you are enjoying these, please leave a like around here. And if you're new, just pop a subscribe on. It really does help me. And just let me know, let me know what you enjoy about the series, what you don't enjoy, what needs to change, what could change realistically. But hopefully we'll be out of Altrincham as soon as possible, because this team are difficult to manage. They're full of players that can do the job, but they don't always show up. And as you can tell, I'm talking over this because I didn't expect much. But now as Odoi, he's gone all the way from Streif. And Odoi scores. We're 1-0 down. AFC Telford with the counter-attack. Absolutely done us inside out there. And Daniel Odoi gets his 23rd goal of the season. And we are 1-0 down. Street just lumped it all the way from one end of the pitch to the other. Nobody was paying attention. And it was just nothing our goalkeeper could do. Now, half-time, I think we are going to change to the direct counter-attack approach. Because as much as having 6 shots is good, we haven't hit the friggin' target yet. We have not hit the target, and I'm not sure if that's because we're trying long-range shots or not. It's not good enough, so we're going to go in at half-time, and we're going to assertively say, show me something else in the second half. It's demotivated one of them, Hannigan. That's okay, I can live with that. Right, we'll go to tactics now, and we will bring on our wingers. We're going to go to this one, is it? Yeah, it's this one. Right, Robert. Right, Robert's going to be one of them that sacrificed, I think. Yeah, he's one of the worst performances so far. So he'll be sacrificed, and Golding's going to come back in for Harrison. And we will swap these two, I think. Yes, we will. Then Harrison will come out for Hancock. And there we go. Bit of luck. This can change something for us. These two are the wrong way around. And let's get back out there and see what the second half can bring us. Hopefully a better performance than that. Wasn't good enough. So we get the game back underway. And is Hancock already on the board? It's Woodcock. Right, we're going to give them a quick get creative at the start of this half. It's inspired a lot of them. Golding and Wharton don't care, but Wharton, you wouldn't want him to care, really. He's the goalkeeper. So, come on. Come on. We're not doing much here at all. We are not doing much. I think... Oh, what can I change? Right, I'm going to make one more change after this highlight. McCoquin over the bar. Right, so we're going to bring off Molt and we're going to bring on David Norris. Coming on for his debut. Now, where's he best? Remember, he used to be a winger, but now he's best as a defensive centre midfielder. Okay, and then can Dawson play a bit more advanced? Yeah, he can do the box-to-box role. That's fine. I can live with that. And there's the change we're making. And let's do this. Come on. Hopefully this can make a difference. Get creative. Come on. a couple of performances we've been putting in the last few games have been abysmal. We've been outplayed, but then when we do outplay teams, we lose. Like today, and against York City, we outplayed York and we lost. And we're outplaying Telford, I would say so, yes, because they're a much better team than us. So we're not really expected to get a result. But today we are clinging on, and we're pushing and pushing and pushing, but with no avail. It's not happening. Nothing's happening for us at the moment. I'm trying multiple different tactics, and it just feels like, I don't know, maybe the wheels have come off, like I said in an episode or two ago. I feel like we've been found out, and it's frustrating. But we have lost 1-0 to AFC Telford away from home, which I would normally say I'm a bit upset with the team, but they tried their best against a better team, and we did come out with a loss. So I don't know what that will mean for the table, but we might have dropped to 6th. I hope not, but we might have dropped to 6th. I'm not sure what the gap was, to be honest with you. But we are loading in sometime soon. Here we go. We are still 5th. The gap hasn't closed because I think, did Boston lose? Boston, where are you? Yeah, Boston lost to York City. Perfect. But Telford have gone top with that victory. Blythe have been bottling it the last few games. Where Blythe? Oh, they didn't play today, but I know they got battered the other day by, I think it was Ashton down here, who we play very soon. But yeah, guys, for you guys that are going to be joining us at the next match, then we'll see you there. And for you guys that are going to stick with us through the days, we'll go through together. Right. So yeah, Blythe there, lost in the cup as well. They've been having quite a rough time of it, actually, of recent. George Waring. Now, I've had him before in a previous version of this game, so I'm gonna scout him. I think it was Football Manager 2017. I might have had Waring. I think it might have been that one. But he was a very, very good player in non-league, so I'm gonna have a little look and see what he has to offer me. But it's getting to the point soon where, guys, I might start considering applying for jobs at the end of the season. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to spend another year at this club. Altrincham are good, don't get me wrong. Goals conceded, we're the best in the league, and we're only 7th in the league in goals scored. But I don't know, I want to progress up the leagues. I'm not really one for managing in the non-league. I find it a bit difficult because you have players coming and going very easily. Scouting is a lot more difficult. So yeah, the quicker I can get up the divisions, the better. I can't even bring in loan players because Peterborough, the loan system I've set up with, have no one to offer me. So yeah, you know, like getting a parent club where they don't give you a loan is kind of degrading and kind of a little bit frustrating. So I'm currently dealing with that. I haven't got any players there that, you know, I can bring in, and yeah, I don't really know what to do at this point. I feel like I'm at an impasse. I brought in a player from youth recruitment who looks, you know, he looks okay. I'll show you him actually. I don't think I showed you the youth recruitment. I think they're all down here actually. We'll go to potential. We got him here, Alan Doyle. He's one that came in. He looks okay, you know, like he's not good at the moment, but he looks like he could be something. But then you say that, but his mentals, where is it? Where's the one I need? Determination's okay. He can do all right with that, but you know, he doesn't look like he'll excite people. And then we got Brian Robertson Wharton, who looks okay again, but his determination's 9, so might not get very much higher up the divisions. And then we got Stuart Quinn, another one that looks like he could be okay. He's got high determination, so he could be alright. So I might promote him I think I'm going to promote him to the senior squad so I can keep an eye on him, and I think I'll do the same with these two actually. Squad, senior, and then we'll have them in our squad, but we'll also have them playing for maybe this division. And then look, Frank Brownhill was the other one that might make it somewhere, but I don't know. It's looking like it was quite a poor youth intake, really. Alex O'Neill, I've put him down there. He's getting on my nerves. But where's the other guy? There's another guy in our team that's also come from our youth setup. If I can find him, I'll let you know. Where is he? Where is this lad? Potential. Here we are, James Brady. Now, it'd be okay if we're using wing formations, but right now we've distanced from the wing formation, so yeah, that kind of makes it a bit difficult. Like, his dribbling's terrible. Like, there's things he can improve on, so we're going to go to training. I've just realised how bad his dribbling actually is. And we're going to see if I can improve. Is it final third that improves dribbling? Is it final third? No, it's not. Is it shooting? No. Passing? No. Attack movement? Nope. Agility and balance? No. Which one improves dribbling? I'm sure there is one. Off the ball anticipation and decisions. Composure, decisions and vision. Right. So if I've just got him training as this, does that improve his dribbling like that way? Should we have a look? Yes, it does. Okay, that's cool. Right, so maybe James Brady can be involved at some point, but at the moment, we're a bit all over the place with players, really. We don't know what we're doing with our teams. And yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. So what I am going to do, though, is our wing play tactic is going to be changed. So instead of the way it is right now, we're going to move him up there, and him in there. We're going to have Hume and Paul. Can they swap around? Hume cannot play attacking midfielder, but Paul can, even though I play. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to play him as a shadow striker, and we'll play Hume as a pressing forward on attack. And then our wingers are going to be changed, obviously, and Ty can come in. We're going to try this for the next game against Kidderminster as well, actually. And Hancock can come in for now. Golding in for Harrison. So we're going to do that. We're going to give Brady, there he is. We're going to bring Brady onto the bench. Take Harrison away. Do you know what? Actually, no. We're going to start Brady because it's an opportunity to use one of the players and see what they're like. So we're going to start Brady. I think Molt and Dawson, can they swap around? It doesn't really make a difference. Right, so we're just going to now advance towards the Kidderminster Harriers game. And hopefully, quite quickly, hopefully there's nothing to stop us through the days. And that'll be very, very, very helpful. But at the moment, it seems to be going through nice and slowly. We got a training day now on the Tuesday, and we've also got one on the Thursday. Now, I thought we was training once a week, but it looks like now we're training twice a week, which is changed, I think, in the last month or two. Might have been changed in the last month or two, but by the end of the season I should have 2 coaching badges, 1 at Altrincham, and then maybe it's the best decision to leave the club. I'm not sure if to leave the club on a, what's this? What do I do about this, guys? What do I do about this? I'm going to say that for now. What do you think we should do with the funds instead of our proposal then? That one. Okay. Right, cool. We've improved the wage budget instead of giving me a new contract for now. Like at the end of the season, if I choose I want a new contract, then I'll ask for one. But for now, having a better wage budget makes more sense. Now, who is this? Who is Aaron Chalmers apart from the fighter? He's a defensive midfielder. Ooh, okay. He's a defensive midfielder. We kind of need one of them. Right, we're going to do that. I'm going to set you on rotation because I don't really know what you are or who you are. Let's see what his wage is, because as long as his wage isn't massive, we'll bring him in. What's his existing contract? 150. Right, so we're going to go to here, and we're also going to... No, we're not going to give him a signing on fee. You can have a year contract, no appearance fee, no substitution fee. Right, stop being greedy. We can take that away now. Nope, it's not happening. You're having £200. You're having £200. I don't care if you like it or not. Right, 210. £10 made a difference to him, did it? Brilliant. Okay, well, we'll bring in this Aaron Chalmers fellow if he agrees to sign for us. If not, I'm not going to be overly upset. I'm not going to take part. I don't have an interest in taking part. There's nothing really we can do. Just basically get to the end of the season at this point. And hope that we're in a playoff match, really. If we're not, we're not. I would say now, if we don't get playoffs, I'm 100% resigning at the end of the season. If we do, then I would say I'm going to be maybe looking elsewhere anyway. I think... Why has this been cancelled? Oh, go away. I think no matter what here, this could be our one and only season at Altrincham. But if there's nothing that's come up and nothing we get offered by the start of the next season, we will go into the next season, but we will be, shall we say, looking for work as we're doing it. I would say that would make the most sense out of everything. Now, we're getting close to Kidderminster Harriers game, just ticking away. I've noticed the time on the video is about 22 minutes so far since I started recording, but we are progressing as quick as we possibly can. It's taking its time though, isn't it? Right, we're playing against them now. We got Mitchell Allen. I've heard of that name before. I'm going to offer him a trial, see what he can bring us. Now, we're going to go with... Okay, they don't like that idea. Fair enough. Probably because they've never seen it before, so we're just gonna roll with it and see what they think, really, after a little bit. They might like it, they might not. We're gonna overlap, we're gonna focus down the wings, because we haven't been doing that for a while. So they're weak down the left side of their pitch, so Intai could have a good time here. Intai could be having a bit of fun against their left back. And he doesn't want to join us, that's fair enough. I've just realised, Patrick Wharton. Right. When we go into the next game, guys, have a look at Patrick Wharton's player character. Right, this is what Patrick Wharton actually looks like. Look at his player character when we go into the next game. Yeah. So guys that have stuck with me, you'll see what I mean when we go into the next game in a minute. I'll repeat myself in a second for guys that have fast forwarded. But yeah, that's dumb. That's absolutely ridiculous. Ah, dear, dear, dear. But I think at the start of every video, or when I'm about to switch, I will say skip forward. If you look in the description, you can skip forward to the next match. So I think I'll do that from now on, because that will help people that aren't aware that that's actually down there. So I'm just going to go here. And hello, ladies and gentlemen that are coming back. Welcome back. We're here against Kidderminster. Not a lot has happened since you left us. We had a transfer offer rejected for somebody called Aaron Chalmers. I don't know who he is, but fair enough. We've also been offered a new contract, but I did turn it down. And as I explained to the people that I've stuck with throughout the video, throughout the in between games, I explained that I didn't want to accept a contract because I didn't want to commit myself to the club for a minute. And also, I asked them to put the money into wage budget. So they put the money into the wage budget, which is ideal. It's taken us a little bit less out of the red. We're still in the red, but we're a little bit less out of the red, so that's okay. But yeah, we obviously turned down the contract, so maybe we will stay, maybe we will not. I'm not 100% sure. And for you guys also, you might notice this Brady fella. He's one of our youth academy players, come from the youth recruitment. He looks okay. He looks like a decent little player. But, I mean, his determination might let him down, but we'll see really what happens with him. He could be okay, could not be. So, this is our team for today. We've got Wharton in goal, Woodcock, Golding, Hannigan and Wassey as the back four. Moult and Dawson as the central midfielders. Then we got Intai and Brady a little bit further up forward than they normally are. We got Paul in the shadow striker role, in the cam role, because I thought I'd try something different. And we got Hume up front on his own. This is the first time we've ever tried this. It's going to be a trial game. I'm just curious to see really what happens here. So fingers crossed it won't be awful, but it might not work, it might work. Now for the guys that I've mentioned prior, I said look at Patrick Wharton's in-game face in a minute. You see him here? Look at his in-game face when we go into the kickoff. That's all I'm going to say, guys. Just have a look at it when we go in. I think Football Manager might have got it slightly wrong. Just going to drop a hint that I think they've got it slightly wrong. Yeah. And we're going up against a 4-4-1-1. Okay. Looking like a decent little team. Who's this? Raheem Hanley. I have heard of him. And is this Joe Ironside? It is Joe Ironside. And he is the top goal scorer for the team, or is he the top goal scorer in the league? I'm not actually sure. But okay, 20 goals, so he could be a bit of a problem today. So let's get into this. I'm going to say this is a great opportunity to show the pundits they've been right to back you up. Right, in we go, guys. Now, do any of you see Patrick Wharton yet? Yeah, you'll see him on the next highlight that they have a go. Because they will have a shot. Kidderminster are a decent team. I wouldn't be surprised. And we are ticking away. Look at Patrick Wharton now, guys. I would say they've got that slightly wrong, wouldn't you? Oh dear. Good old Football Manager. Love this game, but sometimes their player faces and player characters are not the same player. It's a bit daft, but they do make a good game, and I do love their game. I play it every time I can afford to get hold of it, really. And that's a good save from Wharton, though. And Wassey clears it. We're not having any chances yet. We're going to come to get creative. We haven't been very good so far this game. Now is Woodcock with the throw. Into Paul. Into Brady. Brady's holding it up. It's gone to Paul. Paul with the through ball is really good. Can Woodcock get there? He can't. Capella gets there instead of him. Just in front of him there. Capella clears it. Collected by Moult. It's gone to Paul. Paul! Oh, off the bar. Unlucky, James Paul. He's trying out a new role today, but he looks like he's doing okay in it, actually. He's got a long shot in his locker, and the more he can do that, the better. Long shots on this game are pretty damn good. So we're going to go in and show some passion. That's the team talk. We're going to give them a little shout. And apparently none of them care. They're all composed. That's something. It's better than nervous and frustrated. But Kidderminster are outplaying us again. We've had 0 shots on target again from 4. I don't understand. I think I'm going to have to take over training for a few weeks and get them shooting. Because their shooting is terrible. Here's this. Struggle for possession in the opposition's half. Not enough touches of the ball in the penalty area. Have hardly conceded any free kicks. That's good news, but the other two are just, it's not good enough so far. So we're going to aggressively say I'm not happy, go out there and do something different. Sometimes that works, sometimes it makes them play worse. We'll see in a moment. We'll see what they do. But also, guys, a little update as well whilst I remember. My videos are going to go to every 2 days now. Because I don't want to set too much of a plan, because it's going to be quite difficult to keep up with it. Like today, the reason I'm not uploading a video on, I believe it's Thursday today. The reason I'm not uploading on the Thursday is because I have other things being downloaded on my Xbox. So it just wouldn't be worthwhile trying to do 2 things at once. And as I'm talking, we are 1-0 down to Kidderminster. Tyrin, we'll just call him Tarin. Can't say his surname, so we'll just call him Tarin. But yeah, we are 1-0 down. It's not good enough. Pathetic performance from us again. And yeah, it's looking more and more likely that we could end up slipping out of this playoff position. Right, Brady. I've given you a chance today, Brady. You've let me down. Out you come. Right, we're going to also take Dawson off and bring on David Norris. And we are just going to go for it now. We're going to put Paul up front with Hulme, and we're just going to go for it and see what we can do here. It's not been a good performance. We've been outplayed in every aspect of the game, but we're not going to bring on Fabian actually. But we can try. We can try and get something out of this. I'm going to... Okay, I was meant to press the man more and I pressed push forward. Well, that's a little bit annoying. None of them cared anyway. I don't think the push forward actually worked. Focused. Come on. Come on, lads. Come on. We can't lose 2 out of 2. We can't. We cannot lose 2 out of 2, and I think we might here. I think we might be about to lose the... Oh, dear. We're about to lose our first double match, I think. I don't think we've lost 2 in an episode yet. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, not good enough. That is not good enough. We have lost 1-0 at home to Kidderminster. We have now only got a 3-point gap to Boston to drop out of the playoffs. Oh dear. Well, that's disappointing, guys. We have lost. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I don't know what to think about that. After the last episode where I got extremely... Or it might have been the one before where I got extremely frustrated with them. They've gone and done that. It's not good enough. It really isn't good enough. Very, very frustrating. Our team have been found out, I think, and we are falling apart. We are falling apart. We're trying multiple tactics. We're trying everything to try and change something here. And it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Maybe Altrincham isn't the team for me after all. I don't know what to think. But yeah, we're going to have a little look. As always, I press through these messages. They're worried about Hulme. Oh dear, he's played over 9 hours of football without finding the net. I wasn't aware of that. Blimey no. Right, so let's go to schedule. Now, I reckon, guys, the next time you'll see me will be Hereford and Ashton to end the season. But if there's nothing to play for, then it'll just be Ashton. But I reckon there should be at least a playoff to play for. So you'll see us for these two, Hereford and Ashton United. So this could be interesting. It could be a really good end to the season. It could be really depressing. We'll find out when we get there, guys. But if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like. And if you're new around here, subscribe for more. And I've been Chris12LFC. And I will see you later.